Our Sunday six-pack starts off with what I am calling the sports interaction game of the week. It's the Jets and the Bills. You know, I love my Jets football, and the Bills, well, they're flying high too, looking to clinch that number one spot in the conference. However, back in November, Cam Stewart, you know, the Jets snuck out a win,
Yep.
and they do it again.
Dave, we're friends. It's the holiday season, but I'm the Grinch. I don't know. I look at this line at 9.5, and I'm telling you, like, what's the deal? Sometimes you have to look at line movement and go, like, wow, Buffalo winning by 10, but I think that's just the way it's going to be. I think Buffalo's getting healthier. Defensive players are coming back. I really like the Jets. Heck, they could have beat Minnesota. They should have beat Minnesota in that game. But I'll tell you one thing about Buffalo. This is their time to hit down the accelerator. I think they win this game probably by 10-13. Just cover the number. I have a lean to Buffalo Bill, but those points, very attractive. The Jets getting points. I know it sounds good, Dave, but I'm on Buffalo this week. I have a feeling they get it done. Double digits.
Hey, let's move on to another division rival. It's interesting too. It's the Vikings and the Lions, and surprise, surprise, the Lions are favorites. I mean,
Yep.
I got to check this. They're actually favorites against the Vikings.
It's crazy, Dave. I'm having a lot of different discussions with people on the show, but you know, you have a great team and a Lions team, and is it warranted? Yes. The Lions are playing great football. They're just not winning, Dave. Great pick by you on on Detroit against Jacksonville there. I thought, you know, this Lions team, they just keep on rolling. As for Minnesota, are they that good? They're okay. They're good, but the record, it's better than they are as a football team. Let's call it out for what it is. Detroit's got weapons. They're playing well, and those young defensive players are getting better. Dave, I'm siding with the Lions in this one. I think they get it done by a
Wow.
touchdown. So you know what? I'll lay the points. I know it's crazy.
You talked about the Jags and the Lions. Well, the Jags are also in a division matchup this week, and I'm not going to say they're completely out of the playoff spot, but if they lose this, they pretty much are, if they aren't already. But it's against the Titans. Jags 1-5-1 against the number when they're in Tennessee. Things aren't looking up for the Jags in this situation. Do you have a little bit of faith in them?
I'll tell you, Dave, and we know this game, it changes week to week. The Jags were awful against the Lions. Great pick by you. You know, I'm on the Jags, but here's the thing. Tennessee fired their general manager. I don't know what the heck's going on there. After that Philadelphia game, it seems like heads are rolling, but they're still a great football team, right? But I got to say this. This is it, Trevor Lawrence. You got to step up in this game. We're getting points. This is my contrarian play of the week. Lean Jaguars right now in a real tight game. If the Titans win, maybe by 3, and we can win by the hook. That's the way I look at it, Dave.
Yeah, we continue our theme of division rivals, none bigger and maybe none older as the Eagles and the Giants. The Eagles 2-5 against the number in their last 7 games against the Giants. Are you taking the Giants, who are a pretty good ATS team this year, in this matchup?
Yeah, it's interesting, Dave. And again, like I look at the home dogs, but my brain's telling me to take Philadelphia. They just absolutely decimated Tennessee. Jalen Hurts is going to be the MVP. You want to bet that at plus 150? I jump on it now. He's been on fire. And this Philadelphia team can't slow down. Too many weapons. As for the Giants, the only way they cover, probably with Daniel Jones' legs in this game. I think the Eagles will win this game by a touchdown. Line 6.5, Dave. They just cover the number. Fly with the Eagles.
Yeah, and by the way, just to throw some contrarian fairy dust on this, the Giants tied with the Bengals for the best ATS record in the NFL. It's hard to believe. Let's go to one of the smallest totals on the board right now. It's the Buccaneers and the 49ers. 49ers expecting to start their third string quarterback that actually looked pretty good last week.
I'll tell you something, Dave. I watched Brock Purdy play at Iowa State, Mr. Irrelevant. No, he was good in that game. Jimmy G goes down, and with San Francisco's D, all you got to do is manage the game. As for Tampa Bay, these guys got horseshoes up their rear ends. Can you believe they beat the Saints? We covered with that game with the number, but for people who took Tampa Bay money line, you got it done. Luckily, I'm not sure Tampa Bay can get it done. The line has gone down from 4.5 to 3.5, Dave. I'll tell you, I trust in Purdy. This kid will manage the game in San Francisco's defense. TB might be in the grass all day. Niners by a touchdown, buddy.
Yeah, that defense is quite good. Finally, the Sunday Nighter has the Dolphins making their second straight appearance on the West Coast. This time they're in Los Angeles against the Chargers.
I don't know what to do here, Dave. I think Miami should win the game, but I find the line a little bit light. And sometimes when I look at them, I'm like, what's going on here? The Chargers have been a horrible disappointment. 6-6 team. This guy, they should be better than that. As for Miami, Tua was off against San Francisco. That's what happens when you have a good defense that gets in your face. You know what, Dave? Another contrarian play. I'm leaning lightning bolts right now. These guys, it has not been high voltage. power outage for the Chargers, but they might cover the 3 this week. I expect a tight game.
Yeah, it should definitely be tight on the Sunday nighter. And of course, for all our NFL content, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we're now available on TikTok.